and that the government is not functioning as it should. To every question posed to the ruling by the opposition, the concerned minister agreed with the contention of the opposition. In fact, Law Minister Dayanand Narvekar told the August House that his department is headless. So undoubtedly, this vindicates the stand of the opposition leader that law and order has collapsed in the state. And to add to the woes of the government, opposition pointed out that answers provided to their questions were wrong and misguiding. With this, the Goa government have added yet another dubious record to its list of undemocratic and unconstitutional acts. Providing wrong information to the House is breach of privilege. The opposition exposed the Advocate General Subodh Kantak for committing fraud on the exchequer by charging fees even after disposal of cases. The Law Minister Dayanand Narvekar was caught on the back foot and assured the Assembly that he would ask Chief Secretary to conduct an inquiry into the matter. Transport Minister Sudhin Dhawlikar was cornered by the opposition over two issues, one for not processing Dayanand's Social Security Scheme applications and second, his inability to stop siphoning of money of the Kadamba Transport Corporation Limited. He also meekly agreed with the opposition. Opposition benches took on PWD Minister Churchill Alemao over the PWD manual. According to the manual, any builder who constructs a government building has to give an undertaking that the building is going to stand only for 6 months. After heckling by the opposition, Churchill agreed and admitted to the mistake and assured the House that his government will make sure that at least 3 years guarantee is made mandatory. Then a Congress member and opposition took on the Tourism Minister Miki Pacheco for his inaction in initiating action against Jaishu Shipping for their inability to tow away the ill-fated MV River Princess within the prescribed time frame and his department for failing to encash the bank guarantee of Rs 5.5 crores given by the company. Tourism Minister too meekly agreed with the opposition and promised to do it in a month's time. Even the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath agreed with the opposition that some massage parlors in the state are being used for hedonistic activities and promised to initiate police action if specific complaints are brought to his notice. These are just few examples to indicate that there is lack of governance in the state and the ministers are not functioning as they should. And hence, as they did not have the answers to questions posed by the opposition, ministers agreed to do the bidding of the opposition. That's all we have in Goa that was. I'll be back next week. Before we resume with more news, we'll take a short break.
Welcome back. Panjim was agog as the colourful and impressive floats meandered through the streets for the Shigmore Float Parade. Many romta made with participants dancing to the deafening beats of drums. In keeping with the changing times, there was westernization of the traditional romots. Even young children put up impressive floats. People lined up the streets in large numbers to watch the float parade snake through the city. Goan folk dances like Tonya Maid, Fugdi and Godo Modni were also there. Individuals participated in the fancy dress competition that was held.
Vande Mataram!
But the most impressive were the floats depicting the scenes from Indian mythology. That's all we have for you today. Before we sign off, here is a reminder of our headlines. Karmona villagers bring shame on its village. They resort to fisticuffs at the Gram Sabha meeting. Benauli villagers direct Panchayat not to issue any more construction licenses to builders. We'll be back tomorrow with more news and analysis for you. Until then, goodbye and good night.